Hello everyone. We are at the, I do this every time, Chestnut Hill Reservoir. We came out to see the leaves beginning to change. And I was sitting at my desk and looked outside, and it was a beautiful sunny 64 degrees after raining this morning. So it's 2:30, 22nd of October, 2025. And it's beautiful. Little breeze, no jacket. Probably could have got away with shorts. But we're looking at the leaves. Pardon me. My phone's being weird. There. So if it's your first time here, congratulations, you're no longer a virgin. You may have passed 1 minute. I appreciate you. If you would, click like, because I do all kinds of stuff like this. And you obviously like this, that's why you're looking. So hit subscribe, because Saturday we were at the No Kings protest. This Saturday we are taking a train and a shuttle bus and going to the Wachusett Mountain Apple Picking Festival. And that's going to be so beautiful because the leaves are going to be more changed there because it's up higher. One of the things I wanted to come out today for was because with the difference in the clouds, it looks so different. Like with the sun shining through the reds, they're just ablaze with color. But I'm hoping this doesn't rain, so let's get to the train. I thought I was safe. We still might be. There's a heron and some ducks, mallards. And you hear the trumpeter. He's up on the hill playing the trumpet. I'm guessing he lives in an apartment or something and he has nowhere to practice. So he comes out here and serenades us. It's one of the reasons I like doing this. You never know what you're going to see or hear. The first video from today, because I break them up into smaller chunks, 10 minutes or 20 minutes. And first one, somebody rear-ended someone, and I didn't see it because I was looking around. All I heard was a crunch, and I thought, oh, somebody ran over that piece of plastic out there in the road. And then I looked and realized it was this guy's headlight cover, because his car was all crunched in the front, and there was no victim. Like, they had driven off. So I don't know what happened there. Maybe somebody backed up into him. I'll know when I get home and look. That was one of those people that looks at me funny. I don't blame him, I would too. Wow. I turned on the, I guess you'd say she's a coach on on my Apple Watch and the Apple Health app, and it like encourages me, and like it just now told me I walked like 250 miles or something crazy this this year or something. It was interesting. I'm like, well, okay. Yeah, this is how we get out. We're not going to do the steps though. There's a ramp that goes over there. So if you've enjoyed this little taste of the reservoir, go back and watch the other videos. We're going to go up this ramp, and Coolidge Corner is right there. So we'll look around there for a minute, because I like to give you things to look at. And I've never taken you down here. Close by, 2 years ago, for the marathon, we were down in this area, but this last year we stayed over on Beacon Street.
Like, just stay. You set like cruise control, and you say you stay in front of this car at this particular.
What a beautiful day. The bad thing about this time of year is they're almost over. And daylight saving time time is about to end. Oh, let's ask. Hey Siri. She didn't hear me. Oh, when does daylight? Oh my goodness! It knew. How did it know that? That's interesting. Well, I was talking while I had activated it. Let's see. November 2nd. So November 2nd, we go from like 5:30 sunsets to 4:30. And for the next 4 months, it's depressing as hell because it's 4:15 sunsets. 4:16 to be precise. That's not fun. Because, that means at 3 o'clock it's starting to, dusk. Over where I live, there's a hill with tall buildings, so the buildings on the other side get put in shadows at 2:33.
Why don't we?
I have these LED lights that come on automatically with my Google Assistant, and they come on 30 minutes before sunset. They're not very bright, only like 20%, but that's pretty. We saw that when we came in, but check out those spectacular clouds. That's a really cool view, don't you think? Let's see if I like that, I think. Good thumbnail? Good thumbnail. All right, off we go. Whew, I'm dehydrated. Need to go home and hydrate. I have beer. No, that doesn't count, Scott. All right, I have a poll. For those of you still listening, which is probably 2 of you, look at those clouds, do you have an inner voice now? I've recently learned that not everybody does. And I think I understand somebody that I used to know better now, knowing that. Anyway, I tend to chatter on. It's because my inner voice is now my outer voice, because I kind of isolate myself, and that's just the way it goes. But as you can see, things are constantly going through my head. I learned last year that there are people who just don't. I'm like, I want to know, how can you just not think about anything? But apparently some people do. What's your experience? What's your life like? I'm serious about this. I'm genuinely curious. I thought everybody did. I mean, there are times that I'll be doing something and the inner voice drifts off to some other topic, and I have to say, no, pay attention to this movie. Anyway. And then there are times like these videos when I'm listening to music while I walk. Right now it's David Guetta. So see, I like these little woods and rocks and trees and birds and squirrels, and hopefully not too many rats. If you're ever in Boston and you're out walking at night, do not walk next to an open trash can that's been emptied, because I was doing it one night, or early one morning, can't remember which, and I got about 3 feet away and 2 rats jumped out and ran up to the house where scared the crap out of me. I huff and puff just walking up this thing. And that's because I've had 4 surgeries in 2 years and haven't been able to walk a lot. But today we do. Alright guys, I'm going to keep this short so that I can put you on TikTok as well. So until next time, love y'all. Bye. Hello everyone, it is Wednesday, October 22nd. 2025. It is 2 p.m. and it is 63 degrees, and we're at the Chestnut Hill Reservoir. On the other side of this hill is Boston College. I just came out to see the Leaves are just starting to turn. It's a beautiful day. I was sitting at my desk going, yeah, I don't need a jacket. Let's go. So, grabbed you, the camera. And if you're new, that's what I do, is pretend that you're here with me. You know. Anyway, like the video, even if you don't, because it takes one click and it helps me, and I will be eternally grateful. The other thing you can do is subscribe. I'm at 254, trying to get to 260. Stop and look at the leaves again. And you see people jogging over there, and they go all the way around. It's just kind of cool little area. There is a Buy Me a Coffee link if you want to help me go places outside of Eastern Massachusetts. It just kind of stays in its own separate little fund. There's Gate B. I wonder if the paved is for bicycles? Wheelchairs. See the ducks? Look like mallards. See. They were all over where I grew up. There's more out there. 5, 7 of them. They'll be relocating for the winter soon. Huh. I wonder if is anyone an ornithologist? Do they do what like bears do and fatten up before they fly away? Or if they don't, oops. But any migratory birds? So yeah, do the things, help me. Tell me if you've ever been here. By here, I mean here or Boston in general. I keep looking for bears chasing these people. I just can't find them. People just didn't run at their age when I grew up in the 70s. I just didn't. And gyms, like you could buy memberships to, weren't a thing. We had one go in where a grocery store had been. It was the only one in town. And it, had some dumbbells and barbells. Maybe a treadmill.
Last year, just by exercising, honestly.
And then we had stuff in the military, but very few people. Well, people lifted. God, my friend Chad went to the desert for 6 months, and you gotta have something to do when you're there. I played volleyball the whole time whenever I wasn't working or crew rest, sleeping before a mission, and anyway, Chad went, and when he came back, he was built like a brick crap house. We'll keep it PG today, for now. Yep, we're like probably a week away. What do you think? Or are they gonna do like these and just drop Plus I have really flat feet, like no arches. So I played volleyball on the base team in England, and it was cool because we would go to each base. I think there were 8 or 10. 8. Anyway, however many there were, we would go to each one and play either just a Saturday or a Saturday and Sunday tournament. It was fun. Got to see all the UK bases, which were and still are. Some of them are still there, some are closed. But these headphones are on transparent, and it makes it sound like somebody's walking behind me. But I think it's my feet. Either that or I'm just really big. If you have any requests for places in Boston to go check out that I can do, let me know. Oh, wonder if this will be up by then. It might. Saturday, which it'll probably already be posted by the time you hear this, because I don't necessarily do them in order, so you don't have to see the same thing every time for days. Anyway, Saturday, I'm taking a trip to Wachusett Mountain. There's an apple fest. There's an apple festival, so you apple picking, I should say. That's really cool. Another one of those little bays. Anyway, apple picking. You take the commuter rail to the end of the train. Then there's a free shuttle from there to the orchard, and then there they have all kinds of tastings and things you can buy and this and that. So that'll be fun. And I'm going to record the whole train ride up there and back. And since it's up higher, there should be some great foliage. So that's Saturday. And then I haven't decided on anything for Sunday yet, if anything. The ticket to go to this thing is a weekend pass, so you can use it on Sunday to go anywhere commuter rail goes. And we've done, what have I done? I've taken you to Gloucester. I always have to think of what's the fish? Gordon. So Gloucester, I went to Gloucester. That's how my brain works. Word association sometimes. Do you ever do that? Like your brain remembers things by, like if I meet somebody new, oh, that's my brother's name, I'll remember him. But I guess maybe everybody does it. I like looking at the different types of houses. Oh, look at that red tree up there. It's not in the sun right now, but when it is, it's fire. It will be in just a second. Let's see what happens. Does it transform into a bright, shiny flame of... Okay, I'll quit. Oh, see it lit up. Like magic. Speaking of which, I'm going to cut this off now. Until next time, love y'all. Bye. Hey guys, see that beautiful red tree up there? That's where we ended the last video. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. We're at the Chestnut Hill Reservoir. If I remember, I'll put a map or something at the beginning of this to show you where we are. That's downtown Boston. You can see the Prudential Center with that spire. We're going to go up there soon too. I'll wait until the leaves are really kicked in. That's one of the reasons we came out here, was to see the beginning of the foliage. And it's close to home, and it rained this morning, so when it stopped, I'm like, oh, it's a beautiful 63 degrees. So let's go. It's 2:10. There's Boston College. That's all back in that area. There's a video on that on my channel somewhere. You can just search for Boston College. So yeah, this is the water source for this part of the city. Look at all those ducks out there peeing and pooping in it. Oh, I'm trying not to think about that. Oh, if this is your first time, welcome. You're no longer a virgin. I talk to you, meaning the camera, but you through the camera. You see what? Anyway, I talk to you like you're here, which means I might say anything. And the only way you can talk back is the comments. So if I say something that you think, my God, that was stupid, or oh, that was great, or just, why are you talking? Put it in the comments. I appreciate them all. Shit, if you've watched this much, you made it to 2 minutes, and I appreciate you even more. Let's stop and look around. It's just pretty. Now let's try zooming in a bit and see what it looks like with it zoomed in on the way back. I love this time of year, just like sweaters, long sleeve shirts, crisp mornings with maybe a little frost to kill all the bugs. And beauty like this until the nor'easter comes and blows them all down like I thought might happen last week. If it was closer to now, it would have. Sorry about that little jump that's recentering it. All right, let's continue on into the forest, as I told my grandmother when I was 5. She said she always knew I was special. Oh, did I don't think did I remember to? I forgot to zoom you back out. Oops. All right, now we're good. This is Boston College. That was a rock I almost tripped over. Just put my foot square on it and pushed off. Anyway, I think that area right now is the prettiest over there. Although, yeah, there's some nice ones down there behind up there on the right, but we can't see them no more. We do people watch. And I have something for every flavor of humanity. Hot guys, sexy chicks, and you know, old fucks like me. Oh, they're with the PG rating. I'm a 61-year-old disabled vet on a fixed income, so there is also a buy me a coffee link if you want to help me go to like New York or somewhere and take this camera along and film a few days of footage there. Because, you know, being on a fixed income, that's kind of difficult. And that's all I'll speak of that. See the stadium? It's where Doug Flutie played. If you don't know who Doug Flutie is, you can Google him. Very famous college quarterback who had what's been regarded as one of the most amazing throws in the history of the college game. See the red tree back there? Ooh, you have to watch the last video. When we first got off the train, I don't know if it was a guy or a girl, somebody in a car rear-ended somebody. And I just heard crunch. And then I looked out there and there's like a clear part of a bumper or something laying in the road. And I'm like, oh, somebody drove over that. And then I noticed that the car had crunched in the front. So it was interesting in that it's on this camera. I saw what happened. There were no cops or anything there. I suppose I could have, well, I didn't have a way to get it off my phone. I could probably send it to, maybe I email it to him or something. But it wasn't clear that they were even going to call the cops. The vehicle that got hit apparently didn't stop because I didn't see it. And sometimes those back bumpers are made so stiff that they don't do shit. I had a friend in Okinawa, Japan, who was getting ready to leave. He'd had a few drinks and rear-ended me. It smushed in the front of his car. It barely, just like dented my bumper a tiny bit. He's like, please don't report this. I'm getting ready to go, and then they'll make me stay, and they'll put me in jail. Or they wouldn't have done that. They would have stripped him of rank and pay, which would have sucked. And he would have, his PCS, permanent change of station. See the sunshine over there. I love these kind of days because the clouds change the hue of the leaves and stuff as you get around. And you can see there's fences up there that you can't get up there. So there's gates some places, but I don't know about that. It's probably keep people from trying to go down that hill and breaking their necks. There are videos from last September from DC, a couple of museums, a little bit of the National Zoo that I just realized not long ago that I hadn't posted all of, so I'm slowly getting that out there. If you have made it this far, please click like. You already did it, I know, but it helps me a lot. I'm trying to get up to 260 subscribers. I need 6 more. And if you're listening this long, you must like the video. Maybe it's the witty banter. Maybe it's the pretty leaves. Maybe it's the, how do they not get bruises? Anyway. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Ooh, these are pretty. The reason why it's good to walk around places like this is you get different perspectives. It's kind of like life. Sometimes you need to look at things from a different perspective to see the whole picture. I'm just having ideas for a project I'm working on. But you see, pretty up in the woods. And it's like you're in an oasis of green surrounded by the city. You can hear traffic from here, but it's because it's right up the hill. But it's pretty. Ducks. Lots of ducks. They won't be here much longer. wonder what the signal is for them to go. From what I understand, like with plants, it's not so much temperature, it's more the amount of daylight they get. As the days get shorter, they start preparing for what's to come. Kind of like we do. I bought a new coat. It's been stuck in customs till yesterday. See that red tree over there? It's pretty. And just the sun shining through those amplifies the color some. Alright guys, well I am going to cut this video off for now so I can get started on the next one. Until the next time, love y'all. Bye. Hello everyone. It's Wednesday the 22nd of October 2025. It's 2:20 p.m. and it's 64 degrees. For those of you that are just joining for the first time, I'm Scott and I take you for walks. Today it's to come out and see the beginning of the leaf change, which isn't going to be that great this year, but see that red over there? That's really pretty. Alright, so let's continue. Yeah, it's just like you're here with me. The only thing is you can only talk back via the comments. First thing I want to know is, where are you from? Second thing I want to know is, have you ever been here?
I want to see how long that makes place there.
And then, you know the thing. You gotta like, you gotta subscribe. And you can turn those bells on so you don't miss some of the different kinds of experiences I take you on. Today it's nature walks. Saturday is going to be a train ride. Starting in the western part of Boston, the Brighton neighborhood, to North Station, and then from North Station, commuter rail, and it's going to Wachusett Mountain for the apple picking festival. Yeah, there's steps that go up to the street eventually. That take you up to an unpaved path. Ooh, I just smelled skunk. Either that or he hadn't put deodorant on in a while. I know I'm not very funny, but cannabis is legal here and I have nerve damage in my feet from years of ignoring diabetes. Don't do that, people. Do not do that. That's your public service announcement for the day. But it helps with the pain in my feet. Along with 3 different men. Oh, he's up there. See if you can. Let's get you. Hang on. But that's not what we want. Okay. Oh, he disappeared. Oh well. That was fun. He saw what I was doing. I thought it was neat. Oh no, he didn't move. He's back. wrong mode. Well, if I was gonna show him to you, not now. He probably lives in an apartment, and his neighbors would kill him. College boy. You can see up there's this wooded area, like where he's at, up on top of a hill. We'll spin around, take a look from this angle. I don't know whose helicopter that is. If you like this kind of stuff, I'm going to be cramming in as much as I can, weather and feet allowing. I had 4 surgeries in 2 years, so. And if I didn't mention it, there is a buy me a coffee link. Use it if you like. It helps me go someplace out of town. I'd like to plan a trip to either New York or UK or somewhere on the West Coast. Maybe the mountains. I've never been to Denver. I'm going to try to get you out to see foliage, the arboretum. Oh, that's going to be beautiful when they actually are popped, maybe next week. Halloween decorations. I'm trying to look up places where they'd be good to go. Listen to the trumpet. Oh, look, wait. Let me get to you. Now this is gonna be a delicate dance. Give me a minute. I pray he doesn't disappear. See the turtle? Right, there. He's getting his sun. Oh, there's 2. See the other one? You probably saw it before I did. That's kind of neat. See, you never know what you're gonna see when you come out on walks with me. Sometimes you see me fall down. Just once. I turned around and I forgot I was standing on one of those things they put cables under outside. And I didn't remember that I had to step down. That was not fun. I live streamed, and then it's also should be out there publicly available now. 2 of the 3 hours I live streamed at No King's Day in Boston past Saturday, which was the 18th. For some reason, the 1 hour hung up in YouTube, and apparently I'm never going to be able to publish it. I'm going to stop live streaming unless it's certain things. I gotta make sure I don't go past the train stop. I may have already done it. It's time to get the phone out. I'm gonna go over here to this bench, see the woods. Well, I checked the way home. You can look at the trees and the cars and the peoples and whatever else you see. The leaves. Hey Siri, navigate home. No. Oh, this is so much fun. Okay, I was right. We're still going this way. Thank you for your patience, even if you have none. If you have none, tell me that in the comments. Anyway, we're going to cut this off for now. Sometimes I go 20 minutes, sometimes I go 10. Until next time, like, subscribe, love y'all, bye.